me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the bay.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Tampa. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Good. Done.
Coming out throwing is Baker. He's on the move. And his first pass falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Real. Kings! What's that?
Give for the first time to Rashad White. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Alert! Good.
Mayfield now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Inside the 30. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So even with the head start being offsides, they give up the home run swing as the offense quickly declines that penalty. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the red zone now. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. The LSU rookie with the pick. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Young working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Complete beyond the marker. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it. Because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle, or in this case, run him right out of bounds.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Has a man. It's Brooks. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Young on the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He brings it in. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Buys time, rolling right. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8. Motioning Williams left. Young on 3rd and goal. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
His return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Taking it deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Davion Clowney on that stop. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Just a field goal separates these two. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Couldn't connect there. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Escapes out to the left. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return starts from the 16. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Brought in right side. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. It's an option to the left side. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Slot man in motion left. Young on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. Jukes out a 1-stop. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
3rd and short, Mayfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. To the air on 1st down. Young. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Oh, now a lateral, and it's loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 3 yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on 2nd and goal. Brooks will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the Buccaneers beginning their drive here. Drive starts with a carry by White. And is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's White again. And he's able to drive up past the 40. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down run from White. And he can't find a lane before being wrapped up at the line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Panthers 13, Buccaneers 3.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Defense shows blitz. Young. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Christian is in with the INT. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Got Evans, it's complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
Mayfield to throw again. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Baker throwing again. Flush down out to his left. On target to Godwin. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving.
And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Oh, wow, and he mishit that one. The unfortunate mistake giving them excellent field position. From the pistol, it's Young. Gets this to Sanders. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Young on 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Young working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
On third down, it's Young. He lofts it deep left. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Carolina in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. First and 10, it's a give to White. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Baker now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Mayfield now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
He lets one fly deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
And they'll touch this down just shy of midfield. Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Young to throw it. Throw complete to Williams. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
On second down, it's Brooks. He's got room to roam here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be second down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
Motion man sent left. On second and 10, Young gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Here he is on third and long. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Here's Brooks. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Rolling left, buying some time. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Young on 3rd and goal. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Fielded at the 7. He's going to be touched down as that return comes to an end. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. White trying this straight ahead. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, this is White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Mayfield with a blitz coming. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. From the gun, a run for White. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got his target, it's Otten. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down.
Regular.
Out of the gun, White. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Desperation time here on fourth. Throw is caught by the back. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Young. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense up to the line fast. He'll throw it. Has a man. It's Brooks. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Young on 1st and 10. He's trying to push the field. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give right side to White. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Up the middle, here goes White. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Run, run, run.
Here he is to throw. That's going to be caught by Evans. He got out of bounds after a small gain.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line.
Kings! What's up?
Back to throw. He connects downfield on 4. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Point it right. Watch.
Running on second with White. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Regular.
Motioning the tight end now. Here's the option give to White. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. And his kick is blocked.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now to throw. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
This game now resting on the attempt from Eddie Pinheiro. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
On the return, here's Palmer. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great